You hear the music, and you know what time it is like two watches. Have you missed this voice? Well, you know what, man? Life be life and things be happening the way the world is going. We need an outlet. I ain't gonna lie to you. Boy, we need an outlet more than ever. With that being said, this be your boy Eddie Cool, and welcome to another episode of your favorite pro wrestling podcast, none other than the Connoisseurs of Pro Wrestling podcast. First and foremost, before I go any further, I apologize for any delayed episodes, any unposted episodes. Somehow, some way, they're gonna find their way to the light of day and on these here internets. All right. Also, you can find the episodes of the Consoles of Pro Wrestling podcast on our feed and also on the Sports Bros podcast feed as well. So that way you can double your pleasure, double your fun with the Connoisseurs of Pro Wrestling podcast. Eddie, Brad, Marcus,
yo,
and joining us one more time, the one, the only, it took a comic book cover, Reece Jenkins.
What's going on, everybody? Yeah,
Reece is back with us, man. I said, if we gonna come back, we might as well pull out on stops. I was gonna see if I could find, about 2 or 3 more guests, but I'm like, you know what? It's gonna get crowded. We ain't gonna need everybody talking over everybody. First and foremost, as we always do, I check in. How's everybody doing? How y'all feeling?
superb, man. Great to be back.
Good, superb. I like that. Brad, Marcus, how y'all feeling, man?
I'm cool for the most part, man.
Yeah.
Just been chilling. It's been a couple of weeks since we last did the thing, and can't really say too much of significance has happened my way. But hey, I'm here, ready to rock, man. Let's get it.
Good. Brad, how you doing?
I'm alive. That's pretty much it. I'm alive. It's a lot going on. It's a lot of stuff, but looking forward to yapping here on the Connoisseurs of Pro Wrestling podcast with you gentlemen and talking some good stuff, man. I'm still reeling over last night's that no holds barred match with Queen Aminata and Tekla.
Yeah.
Boy, them ladies was doing some hard fighting.
I knew it. They was breaking shit.
It was a weird ending, though, man. Like
it was a weird ending. I didn't
Yeah.
get it. It was like Tekla was holding her shoulders down, and I thought she kicked out, and I was like, "Ooh, the ref messed up." But apparently, she was fighting. She was fighting to like not get pinned so hard. She had to hold her down. And I was like, "Okay, that's different." But
I didn't even get to see that because I was watching on HBO Max, and
Yeah.
then it cut the feed for Dynamite. And then I had to get out of there and then go and find the feed for Collision. And as soon as I got on there, it was like, wait, what just happened? And it didn't even take me a minute to go from one to the other. And it was like, why are all the other people coming out right now? And I don't know, it was just weird.
AEW feed.
What you say, Reece?
That's the AEW feed for you. See, wouldn't happen if it was on WWE.
Don't.
Brother, if memory recalls, they had a whole show where the power went out. Whole show, power went out. And
I remember.
What was that? That Florence, South Carolina show at In Your House, 90, whenever.
yeah,
And they had to run it back the next night like nothing happened. Come on, man.
Only in the World Wrestling Federation.
Yeah.
What events you say? Anything can happen in the World Wrestling Federation.
Including not paying the goddamn power bill, pal.
All right.
What the hell is going on here? SCNG? We didn't have power, pal.
We invented the dark match, man.
Literally.
Lights out.
Yeah, the real lights out dark match. All right, so fellas, let's go ahead and hop right into it. All right, so we have one pay-per-view and the other is a premium live event. All right. First off, we have AEW All Out in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. All right, and going through the card real quick. It says of the pre-show real quick. We got the team of Harley Cameron, Mina Shirakawa, Queen Aminata, and Willow Nightingale versus Megan Bayne, Penelope Ford, and the Triangle of Madness, Julia Hart, Sky Blue. The second match, we got Daniel Garcia versus Katsuyori Shibata. And then we have the Ops versus the Workhorsemen. Then we get into the program. We have Cajun Cope versus FTR in a tag team match. Then we got the Hurt Syndicate versus the GOA and Ricochet, all right, in a trios match. And for the TBS Championship, we have Mercedes Moné versus Riho, all right. And then we got fresh off of Mount Kilimanjaro, Mount Everest. I don't know where that boy went this time. Darby Allin versus John Moxley in a coffin match. Then we got Mark Briscoe and MJF in a tables and thumbtacks match. Timeless Tony Storm, the champion, versus Jamie Hayter versus Chris Statlander versus Tekla. A four-way for the AEW Women's World Championship. Hangman Adam Page versus Kyle Fletcher. And if any member of the Don Callis family interfere, Fletcher will be disqualified and stripped of his TNT Championship. Then we have Kazuchika Chikara versus Konosuke Takeshita versus Mascara Dorado through a match for the Unified Championship. Big Bill versus Eddie Kingston. And then we have a four-way ladder match for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. Brody King and Bandito versus the Young Bucks and versus Jet Speed versus the Don Callis family, consisting of Hechiseto and Josh Alexander. 13 matches, fellas. Which one are we looking to the most? Marcus, I'll start with you.
I think the most I'm probably looking forward to that three-way with Okada, Takeshita, and Mascara Dorado. I would imagine that's probably going to bang pretty hard. There's several matches though on this card that I'm really looking forward to, and typically for the pay-per-views, AEW they typically pull out the stops. But I probably have to say that Triple Threat's my number one. If I had to choose a number two, probably the women's four-way between like Tony Stat, Tekla, and Jamie Hayter. That one's probably gonna be some good old hard fighting.
Gotcha. What say you, Brad?
Four-way ladder match for the tag team championship. They always bring it with the ladder matches. I've noticed. Yeah. Anytime they have it, whether it be the trios or the tag, I think that one's probably one of the ones I'm looking forward to on Saturday.
All right. Reese, I ain't trying to sound like an a-hole, but do you watch AEW?
Sometimes when I'm on my coffee break and I don't drink coffee.
Oh my God! So on the coffee break. So you just drinking water. You just drinking hot ass water. I'm drinking Sanka.
No, seriously. I sit over here and I chomp on ice and I be looking at people.
That's an insider, fellas. We'll tell you that story too. But
no, I would look forward though towards the Edge and Christian reunion, man. Seeing them as a tag team again, that's going to be a big thing for me. That brings back the old Attitude Era for me. Seeing the TBS champion, I've seen her in real life, and that one, wow. Yes, Lord. I heard there are some rumors that's going around about her, so I can't wait to see. I'm actually going to watch AEW for that, just because of that particular match itself. I want to see all the rumors true, and we'll get into that later on.
Oh, rumors, you say?
Out the rumor mill.
Reese got the scoop.
I'm even though it's part of the pre-show, I'm looking forward to the 8-woman tornado tailgate brawl. It's gonna be a whole lot of hard fighting. It's gonna be a whole lot of hard, and we all know history tells us when it comes to AEW and the ladies doing hard fighting, they don't disappoint. They don't disappoint at all because what was it? Was it Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa?
Oh yeah, that match was amazing.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's one of the best matches in AEW in their history, in my opinion.
Yeah,
that match was amazing.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, they offer. I'm like, this ain't just no. We gonna set up a ring in the middle of Reese. We're not gonna set up a ring in the middle of Bell and Bell Pontiac and have a wrestling show. That's a local car dealership back home. But I'm pretty sure you guys have heard stories of them just taking like a random ass ring and setting it up at a car dealership.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. And I was like, what in the entire what is yeah. Yeah, what is this shit? Yeah.
And they had like the owner of the dealership come in and like cut a promo in between the matches. They somehow work in like their top heel and then their top face to interact. and hope people stick around and like look at the cars.
Yeah. Make sure you check out this 1997 Chevy Impala. Got everything you need here at 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 at, at Tony Terry's auto body shop. Yeah, come get your good car and one of these good old grilled hot dogs. Jeff Ross, grill them goddamn dogs. Yeah, cutting up, man. Yeah, just
Danny Hill comes out. Hey, you idiots are out here and listening to this man sell you these pieces of junk that are lemons, and you're wasting your money. Who do you think you are out here selling these people these horrible pieces of junk?
I just want to get rid of the damn things because at the end of the year, I don't want to pay them taxes.
Well, how about I get rid of you? Then, of course, the face runs out.
Boo.
Yes.
Next thing you got a cranking Carl carburetor, the equivalent of jumping Jeff Farmer.
Yep.
It's Cranking Carl. Cranking Carl's here. Cranking Carl's here.
With a dirty ass shirt with oil and stuff on it. I'm a hardworking man. Yep. And I ain't gonna let you get away with this. Yeah. We could just write our own we can write our own version of South Park Resurrection. I swear we can.
That's the ultimate. That's the ultimate promo plan. That's the best layout I've seen in a while.
Yeah. Hey, listen, Reece. Think about it. You got between us four, we can write a mini comic book series about the independent pro wrestling scene, and none of us ain't never stepped in the ring. All right.
Ain't that true?
Except for me, but I had to talk,
yeah.
and I ain't want to, but I had to.
Yeah.
I came this close, but yeah, they had to cancel the show. I was like literally that close. Well, for the YouTube listeners and the Spotify listeners and folks, I'm literally doing the less than an inch thing with my pointer and thumb. Yeah, that close.
Yeah.
It's just super close.
Could have been a contender, man.
Could have been a contender.
Oh,
all right.
well.
Yeah, so let's go ahead to Brad's favorite, the Stanford TKO conglomerate. We're gonna take our big show across the water 2 times, Entertainment Mafia Mob. All right. Wrestlepalooza, a name they straight Swagger Jack from ECW, emanating live from Indianapolis, Indiana at the Gainbridge Fieldhouse, home of the Pacers and Tyrese Halliburton. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna be there as well too. All right, the matches goes as follows: 5 matches. Smart move by Triple H. Io Sky versus Stephanie Vaquer or Vacker. I just not even say it. Whatever your name is.
Stephanie Vaquer.
Yeah,
however you say it.
Stephanie Velveeta, whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Stephanie Velcro.
Yeah, Stephanie Velcro.
She said the disrespect was real.
Oh yeah, it was funny though. It was funny. And when Naomi comes back, I don't want no glow. I want straight caution. All right?
Yes.
Caution is wildly entertaining.
Yeah, she needs to pick up where she left off.
Yeah, man, I done had my baby, but I'm back. Okay, there we go. All right, so a match for the undisputed WWE World Championship. We got Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre. We got a husband and wife versus another set of husband and wives. CM Punk and AJ Lee versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. And then we got the Usos reuniting. Jay and Jimmy Uso versus the Bronze, aka the Vision. Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. Somebody should have been like, you know what? Let's not name one of these guys Braun. I'm just saying. And in his final, well, not his final match, but one of his last few handful of matches, John Cena versus the Beast Brock Lesnar. I'm gonna go ahead and start. I am looking forward to this Io Sky and Stephanie Vaquer match. This has dream match of the year, tear the house down. This should close the show, but you know they're gonna try to stick it in the middle somewhere. Pause, as the kids say. But yeah, I think this match could really blow the top off the roof. What say y'all, fellas? What y'all got?
Same. That's the one I'm most interested in. I'll be honest, I'm not really interested in the other matches. If anything, maybe Seth and Becky versus AJ and Punk, just to see AJ.
Yeah. who looks
Other than that,
phenomenal, who looks amazing, by the way.
yes.
Amen.
But other than that, yeah, Cena and Lesnar, maybe. Usos versus the Bronze. No, not really all that interested in seeing it. And what was the other one? Cody and Drew.
Yep, not really.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
EO and Steph is the one. Like I'm okay if I don't see the other ones, but that's the one I do want to see if nothing else.
Mhm.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I think the crowd is gonna probably start thinning out after Neo Scott. Just because now, if they place it, if you have the CM Punk match before that, cool. I want to see the CM Punk. I want to see AJ Lee's return. I've waited about 10 years since he took her. I'm still a man with him.
You
so,
stole
so
my. She stole my drawers. You stole my woman.
but man, that's Stephanie Count, man. I watched her a couple nights ago on NXT Homecoming, and man, she gets better every time she goes to the ring. So I can't wait to see what they do when they get ready to turn the house. Because man, they're gonna tear the whole house down. You're probably not gonna watch anything else after
Yeah. Get you some warm milk and go to bed.
Mhm.
that. Give me a
Look,
nice glass.
look at Brad. Look at Brad.
I did see
That's
something.
funny.
I did see something saying that Cena and Lesnar are no longer the main event. So I'm wondering if they're going to be moving EO and Steph to the main event, which I think would be
Probably.
the best call.
I think
Mhm.
they would have to. They would have to because if you look, I mean, I looked Monday night and I was like, oh shit, that's the one right here. Like you know, you can look at the ring and be like, this is gonna be the one. It's gonna be this the dream match. We finally get ready to see these dream matches that we've
Mhm.
longed for so long. Watching NXT. First of all, was it September to Remember?
Yes. Well,
Mhm.
September that was AEW.
Yeah.
Homecoming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
flip.
NXT Homecoming.
I'm
Homecoming was NXT.
yeah, I'm flip flopping. So AEW September to Remember was pretty good.
Yeah.
It felt like a well paced show
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
because normally around 9:30, Brad in the chat was like, "Damn, this show is flown by." Mm,
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
because
unreal. It's unreal because it flows so well. It doesn't feel like a chore.
mm-mm.
It just rolls on through.
Yeah, just slides on through. So it was just yeah, so it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was like 3 hours. I'm like, well, we gonna go ahead and record on Thursday night because ain't no way we gonna be here at 12 o'clock and I'm
Mhm.
And out here like,
yeah, got one eye open. Reese, what are you doing? Keep me up. Nah,
We're gonna go on the dirt road today.
the damn dirt road. That's another story. One day we just gonna come in here and just start telling stories and
oh man.
this will be like the connoisseurs of pro wrestling, but we ain't talking about wrestling. But anyways, uh yeah, Reese, we talked about that. Like one day we was like, we just gonna turn on the mic and we just gonna start talking.
Pipe bomb.
We just gonna start talking. Ain't gonna be no topics and nothing. Be like, all right, fellas, mic's on and go. We just gonna go from there. That'll be the podcast. That'll be the episode about nothing. Um, and I might give it like a little like this little blank box, and put some words like in a small corner. Like, what the hell are they talking about? Click abstract, baby. You gotta think abstract. Yep.
Or either like make our logo like the Seinfeld logo is like the podcast about the episode about nothing.
Yeah.
I was just about to say
Yeah.
that.
Cause we
The
cause we
whole episode's about nothing.
yeah. Cause we gonna Seinfeld the hell out of this one. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right. All right, folks. With that being said, speaking of shows flying by, it was flying by pretty good. So what was I saying? Yeah, AEW it was pretty good. NXT Homecoming was pretty good as well too. The fact that the roar of the crowd. I hate to do this, but goosebumps. Just seeing the old intro, and I was like, "Is this 2016
Mhm.
again? What is this?"
Mhm.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
they incorporated like like the past and the present. We got to see James Storm was in there. Um, I think they had a lot of people in the intro package, and Finn Balor came out to his NXT music. DIY came together. We, doing their DIY thing, and it was
And No
just,
One Will Survive and Rebel Heart.
yeah,
Wow.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Wait, wait,
That
James Storm came out, or was he just in a
He
package?
was in the
he
package.
was in the
Oh,
He
package.
was just
okay.
in practice. Yeah.
His one time NXT
One,
appearance.
it was because what was it? It was he had one run and then left, and then Alex Shelley did like 3 matches and left, but then
Yeah.
came back with Chris Sabin.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah,
Wild stuff, man.
yeah,
Shout out to
But
James Storm, man.
yeah.
That is a great dude.
Yeah. Sorry about your
But
damn luck.
damn, look.
Love.
Yeah. James Storm, man. James Storm. If y'all know who we're talking about, look him up. Multi-time NWA World Tag Team Champion. All around good dude, as Brad just said. All right. All right, fellas. With that being said, we previewed both All Out Toronto and Wrestlepalooza. Hit the music. It's time for the news and notes.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's the motherfucking news. Yeah,
that
Brad.
Damn it. I thought I was going to get away from it this time.
Oh no. The whole time I'm over here like,
How am I going to get him? How am I gonna...
yeah, exactly. How am I gonna get him? How am I gonna go? I'll be worthy. Like, how am I gonna do it this week?
Damn. He's plotting on me, man.
It's the same way with the Sports Bros podcast, which you need to watch and listen as well too. When Beat Out does his when he does his top 5, I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, sanitation workers, Pokemon trainers, cops, and bitch ass. Beep, beep, beep. Nah, this is the Beat Out top 5. Yeah,
That's hilarious.
it's, if I'm gonna bring you in, I'm gonna bring you in. You know what I'm saying? All right, story number 1 from Wrestling Inc. Tommy Dreamer addresses potential TNA upheaval coming out of WWE NXT Homecoming. All right, so Tommy Dreamer is not happy with what happened on this week's NXT Homecoming special, particularly how the TNA World Title is being treated. If you This might contain spoilers, so if you haven't watched it, fast FFWD to the end of the show. But come back and listen. All right.
Yes, of course.
Yes. All right, so on this week's NXT, Grayson Waller had a special edition of the Grayson Waller Effect with Obafemi and Ricky Saints before TNA champion Trick Williams interrupted. Waller announced that Femi and Williams would face off against each other next week in a winner-take-all match, with the winner of the then facing Ricky Saints at No Mercy. And on Bust Open Radio, Dreamer pointed out all the flaws in the segment. I don't mind something like that happening on NXT. I mean, obviously, look what Ash by Elegance just did. Winning back, winning the title back. TNA. Jesus Christ, I don't know who the hell wrote this. It could really affect potential storylines, and like if Oba wins, it could really mess a lot of stuff up. By the issue is with Mike Santana and Trick. Oba is just coming in, and then what? We'd have a 3-week build for the biggest pay-per-view of our company's history. So that ain't cool. Also, the whole this match was made because of Grayson Waller, and then he makes crappy comments about it. Dreamer explained he likes Waller, even though he doesn't know him personally, but said that his disparaging comments about TNA affected the company's stars. He also stated that he doesn't agree with comments that TNA should have been represented in the homecoming special of NXT, stating that the show was about Full Sail University and the brand's return there. He argued that his problem with the match and it is set to happen just a few weeks before TNA's Bound for Glory pay-per-view. Dreamer said, like I said, I have a big problem with this match. I wish it was after Bound for Glory, and I wish, but then for the NXT standpoint as well, if it is whoever's the champion coming out of Bound for Glory, I would have easily accepted. Dreamer also added, Waller should have made this match official, and he's not the GM of the brand. What y'all think about this here? It makes sense? Too damn much? Don't know? Don't care? What say y'all?
I think this whole thing is a work. All the the tweets, or what do they call them now? Being an X, I don't know. I'm not
There's
on
still tweets.
Twitter.
Tweets.
Yeah,
Still
Your
call them
mama named
tweets.
your mama named you Twitter. I'm gonna call you Twitter.
there you
Yep.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you
like
go.
all the tweets that came out after Tuesday from the current TNA talent and stuff like that, it just seems a little on the nose for that many people to be so vocal about it.
Mm.
And it just strikes me, maybe this is building up to something, being, that it was Slammiversary, right?
Mm.
Or Bound for Glory.
Yeah,
Bound for glory.
Bound for glory.
Bound for Glory
Bound
in
for Glory, yeah.
October.
So yeah, that is one of their biggest, if not their biggest pay-per-view that they do in TNA. It just feels like maybe they're building up to a TNA versus NXT type deal. And I don't know. It's probably not going to be War Games, that that's WWE's things, but maybe Lethal Lockdown, somebody mentioned, just something big, whereas we're probably going to see several people from the TNA side go up against several people from the NXT side, and then of course something with the belt and all of that. So that's my guess. I mean, I'd imagine with this partnership, something this important, even though WWE does seem to be making TNA kind of look weak in their eyes, you're still hanging out with the cool kid. You're still hanging out with the popular kid. You're the barely. I don't mean to disparage TNA, because I'm a TNA fan. I've been watching. Well, I can't say since 2004, but I started in 2004. Got away from it when they kind of disappeared off TV. Didn't have cable, all that. But I try to watch when I can. But they're still not. They're I would say they're number 3 and number 4 when it comes to the wrestling promotions here in America. So, but being that they're with WWE, hey, people are they're hearing your name that might not have ever heard your name or might not have ever looked your way, but since you're partnering with WWE, maybe. So I would imagine that leadership was probably not going to tell them to say or do anything to screw that up, unless like, hey, make it shoot style, make them think. And this is how WWE has been operating recently anyway. The storylines that are blurring the lines, where you're trying to figure out if this is legit or if this is a shoot. This feels like a shoot to me.
I mean, you could be right. What say you, Brad?
The death of TNA.
Oh boy.
I'll just straight up say it. TNA never comes out on the happy end of any kind of partnership. Any partnership. If you look at any of their past partnerships with New Japan.
Oh my God.
Oh God, they blew.
Oh Lord.
They shit the bed with that. You had Okada, you had Tanahashi, you had Nakamura, you had what's his name? Taji Ishimori. You had Sonata. You had several people from that company on your roster actively working and doing great things, and then that their visit was done, and then they went back and made the cerulean blue what it is today. The AEW one didn't really go anywhere. It unlocked the forbidden door. That's really the only thing that I'll take away from that. That's the only thing that it brought. And now with this whole thing, I mean, I watch TNA when I can. I like what I'm seeing, but it just feels like in the next year, once that 3-year deal is done, we're gonna see an announcement like the World Wrestling Federation has bought the TNA library, and they're gonna like absorb them, and that's it. So I don't know. It just feels weird to me, man. It just feels really weird to me that somebody from NXT is their champ, which should be Mike Santana should be their champion. That's all I said. Mike Santana should be their champion right now, not Trick Williams, not Obafemi, not Ricky Saints, nobody. Somebody from TNA needs to be their champion.
How's it going like that?
Yep. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Reese, what say you, man? You think this could blow up in their face? It could work for somebody, or what the hell is going on?
I agree with Brad. It's the end of TNA. I've been saying that for about a year now. Once they started having TNA members come on the PLEs that they were having, like the Royal Rumbles. I was like, once WWE starts getting a little taste of who you got for your talents, this is WWE. You got to think WWE brought ECW on their show. gave them their time, and then they took ECW and their time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
this is this is Vince McMahon 1-on-1, and Triple H has learned all that he needs to learn from Vince. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they're sweetening the pot by giving them a little show time. You know, we're gonna give you camera time. You guys get time on our show. You know, and then once you get your show time, hey, guess what? I like this guy. Hey, why don't you come over and sign up like this little deal contract with us for a couple weeks? You know, just do it for 3 years. 3 years becomes eternity when you go with WWE.
Jovian.
I'm telling you, this is the beginning of the end. Do I think that they should have gave a little bit more respect on the title? Yes, it's a TNA title. Would you want the WWE champion going to TNA, and getting flabbergasted? Would you do that to Cody Rhodes?
Nope.
No. All right then. So why would you do it to our champion? And Trick Williams being the champion, yes, I agree. Trick Williams should not be the champion. I think they should have someone else that's actually a 100% affiliate member of TNA as their champion. And we'll see in the weeks to come where is this going to lead. Like you said, it might be clickbait. They're just doing that just to amp everything up before Bound for Glory. This is very possible. But I'm telling you, it's the beginning of the end. Like you said, you're gonna hear it. THQ.
Yep, THQ.
Not THQ.
Ricky Martin, put your hands down. You ain't under arrest. That whole skit. Oh my God. I said move.
Oh.
Well, Ricky Martin, put your hands. Ain't nobody under arrest. and when the ID chip came out the door, what the hell is wrong with you?
That's gonna be Dolph Ziggler.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
man.
Hilarious. All right. We got another article here. And then after that, we're gonna take a little quick break. So Booker T wonders if this held Andrade back despite his abilities. Booker T has reacted to Andrade's second WWE exit and a possible reason for him being let go. Since Andrade's release, there have been reports that the WWE made a decision to let him go and that disciplinary issues may have been the reason for it. Booker T on his Hall of Fame show was surprised about Andrade's release, particularly due to how good the Mexican star is in the ring. Booker T, I don't know what happened, but I know since let me stop. But I know since Andrade came back, he really hadn't been used a whole lot, which is true. I haven't really seen Andrade do his thing because the dude's a hell of a worker. I always thought Andrade was a really good worker. He said. Then Booker T said Andrade has shown he is capable of both American and Mexican wrestling styles. Reiterating the former WWE star's exceptional in-ring ability, he questioned whether Andrade's limited English proficiency may have played a role in him being of not getting pushed and eventually being released. Booker T said not being able to speak English fluent could hold you back. That's why guys like Eddie Guerrero, went so far into the business because he was fluent, in Spanish as well as English. So um I think that might have held him back just a little bit. But I know I might get a little bit of heat for that, but I think I'm speaking the truth. With that being said, we're gonna come back on the other side and talk about was Booker T right or wrong. We don't know, but other than that, stay. Don't you dare go away. The Connoisseurs of Pro Wrestling will be right back after this.
Bring your ass back, man.
All the way back.
Yeah.
And don't stop neither. Back at you, as promised, here again on the Connoisseurs of Pro Wrestling, which means you listen to what Uncle Marcus said and bring your ass back. And that ass is Bart Beck, all right? All right, so before we left, we were talking about an article about how come Andrade what held him back. And so we pretty much read a good portion of the article. So fellas, what do we think that held Andrade back? What do we think about? Was it his English or bad timing, overbloated roster? What say y'all?
I think it was bad
Charlotte
timing.
Flair. Oh.
I'm with Reese on that one.
Yeah, I think it's part of that too, man.
Yeah, politics.
Because you know what? She been doing a whole lot of smiling. Just
Mm-hmm.
When you find out the toxic one is not you and it's them,
Yeah.
And they're looking at you with that Joker smile. Gotcha.
Yeah, grin like a damn Cheshire cat. All right, so we could say it's Charlotte, we could say it's politics. I just find it really weird that they were on a push with him and Ray Phoenix to potentially win the damn tag team championships.
Mm-hmm.
I,
Yep.
I
Go
saw
ahead,
this the other
Marcus.
day too. They said that he got popped because he failed a wellness check, a wellness
Yeah.
policy check too.
Oh, that's what that
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, that's I don't know how true it was, but of course that might have something to do with it too. If you on that shit and they make you go take a P test and it ain't clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's Ric Flair's ex-son-in-law. Of course they on that shit. Rick was on that shit. But they
Yeah.
didn't never get rid of
Yeah.
And I'm curious though, because I mean, he did all of that to come back to the WWE, come back, left AEW. He was doing fine in AEW. This man was like this close to winning the C2. He
Yep.
was this close to winning the C2, and then nothing really. Like, I think he had the LFI thing that was kind of going a weird way, and then it just kind of he got the opportunity to go back and work with his wife. Well, now his ex-wife, and now he's out of a job right now. But
I think that's what it was. To be honest with you, no matter what anybody tells me, listen, Andrade is a great worker from what I've heard.
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah, he
loved
did.
his matches. This guy is a phenomenal wrestler. Um, I don't see any other issues with it. Like on stage, let's put it like this: we don't know what happens behind the camera,
Mm.
but on stage, he's phenomenal. On paper, and as many wrestlers have come to the defense, like, "Hey, man, sorry you got cut, bro." So if there's something majorly wrong, like when they got rid of what was Enzo, when they got rid of Enzo,
Yeah.
they brought out everything that he did.
Mm.
When they got rid of Andre, it felt like someone had lost the room. They were crying.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I think though he would possibly his next move, if I was him, I'd try to go to AAA. I'd be like, you know what? I ain't gotta see Charlotte. I don't like a funky hind anyway. Butt too bony. But anyway,
Not the
I'll go to
butt too
AAA.
bony. He said the butt too bony.
wow.
Ashley Long back.
Yeah, ALB. Yeah, you can't have bony buns. Where they do that at?
You can't have what? You can't have phony buzz. Where they do that at?
I
Well,
mean,
hey, you know what, Marcus? You just did something just now. There was this person at my place of employment. She used to walk around in there like her stuff ain't stank.
Oh my god.
I used to tell my friend, "Hey man, your girl came in here today. But your friend who?" I would send myself up a video going,
oh, flat back herself.
"Yeah,
Looking like a flat chicken wing standing straight up. Ah!
Like a lost ostrich.
oh
And
my
even
god.
worse, she built like a daddy too. So it's like not only are you
You
built
got
like
your
your
daddy
daddy, but
bounty.
you ain't got no ass. You got fake titties. It's just like, what's going on
Oh
here?
boy.
yeah,
Got more
Oh
nose than you got body.
yeah." Andrade, out of all them beautiful women south of the border, you went with. Anyways.
it's I just wonder if he just goes straight back to CMLL. I mean,
At this
I
point,
mean,
yeah,
that's home. That's home for him.
yeah,
I mean, that
So
wasn't that where he got his start though.
yep,
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
CMLL
So
and New Japan.
yeah,
yeah, you can always go home.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I would just tour the circuit: CMLL, New Japan, CMLL. Random
Right.
ass appearance in AEW, and then
He's one of
Yeah.
those dudes, like, yeah, he's great in the ring. He's always been missing something to me.
yeah,
I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. But to the maybe Booker has a slight point because I know in the past Vince used to do that to with a lot of foreign acts who couldn't speak
Mhm.
fluent
Yep.
English.
Mhm.
Yep.
However,
Yep.
now that Trips in, I mean, look at the potential main event for Wrestlepalooza. Io Sky and Steph Becker,
yeah,
who both can barely speak English. They speak well enough to get their message across,
yeah.
but neither of them are fluent in speaking English. However, they are two of the biggest draws in WWE for the women.
Mm-hmm.
And one could say, but what about Shinsuke? What about Shinsuke? Shinsuke speaks far better English than Andrade or those two women or like Asuka or people like that. And he still gets held back too. So I mean, I don't know. Here's another one too. It's like maybe I need to go back and watch like New Japan Shinsuke and really, really, really see it. Like I've seen him over the years.
Yes.
Yeah.
New
He was
Japan
solid in the ring, but he's
Shinsuke was a
always been
beast.
missing something.
Man,
And I feel the same way about Andrade.
New Japan
Andrade
Shinsuke
just can't talk, man.
Nakamura.
New Japan Shinsuke Nakamura is a freaking beast. He's an animal. He's put like this. If they would let Shinsuke just cut loose, they've tried it a couple times, but it's just not getting over with the crowd. Like they've tried it a couple times, and he's done this whole, where they let him talk his foreign language or whatever, and come in, and everybody's like, "Ooh, wow!" But you're not letting the man cut loose. Like in New Japan, he was allowed to cut loose and do him. I think when you allow him to do that, like think about it, when he get in NXT days, his NXT persona was a beast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So bring that Shinsuke back. Let me see Shinsuke 2016.
Yeah. Debut Shinsuke.
That,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. That Shinsuke was good, man. But I'm with you. Between Shinsuke and as soon as they got called up to the main roster, I was like, I don't know how long this is gonna last.
Mm,
And I don't know.
mm,
And I think, Shinsuke, he likes it over here in the States. He serves.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
there's really no need for him to, to pack up shop and go back home. And, El Idolo's like El Idolo's like, ex-wife, is part of TLB Team Long back, so they didn't need for me to be here no more. You
Yeah.
know. He wanna go somewhere he get some good old mole cayete, some good food.
Some Mushu.
Yeah, all that
So
good. Yeah, he want all the good stuff, man. He don't want no doggone unseasoned chicken.
he ready for some fat back.
Yeah, he ready to come home.
Some
That's what.
carnitas.
Yeah, Carnitas. Yeah, he ready to come home, man.
Carnitas, pozole, all the good things down south of the border. Oh,
Yeah, man. But yeah, that like you said though, that might be part of it though. That Andrade he's a quiet guy. And if you're quiet in WWE, you're not gonna get very far. That's always been their thing. The one that burns the brightest gets the lights.
But
Mhm.
but but
yeah.
but it, but in their case, they should have paired him up with somebody that can, like a Don Callis,
Aha.
somebody that can talk for him.
Mm-hmm.
You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like there's what I mean. Hell, I mean, look at Brock Lesnar's first few years. He wasn't talking
Mhm.
nothing. We had no idea what the dude's voice sounded like. Who else? Shelton Benjamin. He struggled on the mic for a little bit. But he
Mhm.
had Charlie Haas and Kurt. Well, think about it. Both of them, they had Kurt Angle to do the mouth running.
Mhm.
Yeah, I even
Uh,
remember like Kevin Sullivan saying on one of the old school WWE, I think it was the Death of WCW DVD, and they
yeah,
were talking
Mm-hmm.
about Goldberg. He's like, I had him not talk. I didn't want him to talk because that would ruin his mystique, and it
Mm-hmm.
worked. It
yeah,
worked.
Mhm.
I mean, he wasn't a horrible talker once he did start talking, but still, it's like the mystique of him just coming, wrecking cats, and just being out.
yeah.
Like he didn't really need to say much after that,
He did.
other than who's next.
Yeah,
But it's the fact that some guys can pull that off though.
Yeah.
Like they have that type of charisma where they don't have to speak; their actions speak for them.
yeah,
But Andrade, his style
Yeah.
type is a luchador, okay. But he, like you said, it's kind of like he misses something. Like if he could speak and be that luchador, cause come on, you come out there with the mask on, like we're waiting for something. We're waiting for you to get on that mic and make it hot. Then that's gonna bring the crowd to you. Now people are gonna pay more attention to you.
yep,
You know what I'm saying? Like
yep.
like uh like Penta. Penta can speak a little bit from time to time,
Mhm.
but when Penta gets in the ring, he's dynamite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't care. He don't have to speak. He can do his little dance and that's it.
yeah,
Which is weird too, because he didn't say a word in WCW other than just yeah, don't matter. But yeah, they give him the mic. He's cutting promos. He's talking, and worlds
Exactly.
collide. Like he was speaking in Spanish, and clearly in Spanish, like he's got it.
He got it. He's got it.
And what little bit he does in English, like yeah, but yeah, his ring work is just so
Hmm.
great to where it
Mhm.
fills out the rest for him.
Yeah.
He's just got
Exactly.
as the kids would say, he's got the aura. He's got the riz.
The
Yes,
Riz.
the Riz.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
that
not,
dude's
not, not, not,
Give up.
Rizzler.
the little Rizzler.
yeah. Shout out to the
Uh,
Rizzler.
Man,
The Rizzler.
that kid is something else. But as you guys mentioned with Penta, for example, Penta didn't really know a lick of English before 2014. He knew some, but not
Mhm.
much.
Mm.
But as he got more work in the United States with his brother, because Ray Phoenix speaks pretty good English.
Mhm.
Like he's the one who talked for them. Like I'll give an example at Wrestle Circus, for example, out in Austin, when they had their table together, Phoenix did most of the transaction work. He did most of the transaction work for those that spoke English,
Mm.
and he would kind of interpret for Penta, which he understood some, but there were certain words, English is weird, and he kind of look at a person like, what is ¿Cómo se dice?
What you call me? Nah.
And then he's been learning English like so much, so he's gotten so much better in his vernacular, which is great. But the whole thing with Andrade can speak English.
Yeah.
It's just, I think he should have never left. He just should have stayed with the LFI thing, let that grow. Had the little thing with Roosh possibly, because currently right now the whole thing with LFI right now they got Sammy Guevara
Yeah.
in their midst now, so
It doesn't have the same impact.
it
They were building
doesn't.
on to something when he was still there.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep,
Yeah,
and
he was on the
it's
cusp of becoming more than what he became in WWE. Like you're right there,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yep.
and you go and smack somebody in the face, so you can go be with someone with no back. And I feel bad for Andrade, man.
Yeah.
I hope his career becomes more stellar. Because most people when they leave WWE for some reason, when WWE can't use you and you go somewhere else, you become a shining star, which is weird.
Damn, that sounds like players that lead the Cleveland Browns.
Or the Carolina Panthers.
Marcus, I wasn't
Oh,
gonna do it. I wasn't
oh,
gonna do
I
it,
did it.
but
oh,
I
and
did
two
it.
Brutus. And two Brutus. Oh,
Uncle Marcus is here. I did it, damn it.
oh, he got
You
the hat
said
on.
it. You
And
did it.
it's a bad
don't
week
make me
because of
go get mine.
and it's a bad week because of Failcons one, so I'm not smiling, all right?
Yes.
Yeah. Please beat Atlanta. Please, for the sake of the
Oh,
NFC South,
let me tell
beat
you something.
Atlanta.
Let me tell you something. That defense look good.
It does.
That freaking
Yeah.
defense, that defense look good.
And our offensive line is whack, and we lost our best offensive lineman and our center.
Wa-
Yeah.
Oh boy, it's gonna be a long day on Sunday.
Walking wounded. I might have start watching the Colts or something. They winning 2 games. They winning football games, and
Danny Dimes out here playing like an all pro.
he's Indiana Jones. He's DJ.
Indiana
Did
Jones.
we just say that? Did we just say that?
What?
And then because Danny left, he left New York, and New York, we're another team that soon as someone leaves,
They ball
they
out.
become great. They
Yeah,
become Super Bowl champion.
yeah.
Take on Barkley. But
Yeah.
anyway, but we always that guy that go on court and talking about, yeah, we look good, we dress good, can't nobody outball me. Then you get on the court and all you guys untie shoelaces all day. I gotta tie my shoes, hold ball, hold ball, hold ball. Boy, you ain't shot a shot yet, son.
Me-
What are you doing?
Meanwhile,
Boy.
he's standing under the paint, telling some, I got this, and he getting a set of nuts drilled across his face. Yeah, you got nothing, son. You got nothing. All right. Moving on
Get dunked on
to
by me.
yeah. That girl gave Reese a kiss, and he turned into Vince Carter. Wow! All right, with that being said, that's another story too.
So,
Yeah,
so.
yeah, it's over. It's over. And I
That
was
was
like, yeah, and I was like, yeah, I'm just go ahead and walk home. I'm done. All right, so here we go. New Mercedes Moné faction appears to be in the works ahead of AEW Dynamite. All right, so a new faction surrounding TBS champion Mercedes Moné could be in the works ahead of Dynamite September 2. Remember, after months of rumors, Fightful Select ran reports over the last year about a potential Monet team up with the Renegade Twins. Yes. Robin and Charlotte. Not Charlotte, Charlotte. Get it right.
Charlotte.
Yeah, these girls are tough. Robin Renegade is set to take on Monet's opponent. She took on Rio last night. Fightful Select reported that Monet has often pushed to work with the Renegade Twins, Charlotte and Robin, on television. at a few points over previous months. The outlet was told it was close to coming to fruition. AEW sources said that all parties involved seemed keen on making it happen. The Renegade Twins apparently had similar gear made made to match Moné's months ago. So they had their gear was matching hers. Robin Renegade was last on AEW programming on an episode of Collision in March when she was defeated by Moné. I remember that. She also competed in a dark match on Dynamite and a loss to Julia Hart in the same month. As for Charlotte, her last appearance was an episode of AEW Dark Elevation. Good God. In a loss alongside her twin to Marina Shafir and Nyla Rose in 2023. Both women also have made appearances in Ring of Honor. So, the Renegade Twins, Charlotte and Robin, teaming with Mercedes Moné. I like it.
I like it.
Like it, love it, want to see more of it. That's
Yeah.
why I've been hearing in the streets.
Yep. Uncle Marcus, what say you?
Yeah, that works. I think Monet could use a crew, like basically not exactly like Jade had with the baddies, but something similar, if not better, because I felt like they blew the whole baddies thing. But being that they're, Monet is getting the push that she's getting. Yeah, somebody like Charlotte and Robin could do well. They all look, have a similar aesthetic.
Aesthetics.
I mean, Charlotte and Robin are twins for one, and they're biracial, just like Monet is biracial. So that's neither here nor there, I guess. But still, I can see that look. They look similar. Maybe the wine is starting to take effect. I don't know. But
Vino.
Tonight on deck is Barefoot Merlot. But I think Monet could use some. She could use a faction right now to further solidify her run that she's on. Yeah,
I
just
think
make
so.
it fresh.
I think so. I think she needs a was it the Secret Service?
No, the Secret Harvest.
Secret Harvest.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Please
I ain't
don't
gonna lie to you. That's funny. It's just knowing what Chelsea Green is, and then looking at Piper Niven, and then look at what's the other girl name?
Alba Fire, aka
Alba Fire.
formerly known as Kaylee Ray.
Yeah, and
Elbow
it's
Fire, as we call her.
the elbow fire, and then it's kind of like when people put stuff together, it's like, yeah, this shit makes sense. At first, it's like but then you look at it like, it make all kind of sense. It makes all kind of sense. So yeah, Brad, put them all together, right? Put them all together.
Well, put them together, man. Get them girls something to do. Because like I think if they gave the Renegade Twins some like real time on TV, let them win some stuff here and there, they would be they're a solid tag team. I mean, they've won championships on the independents almost everywhere they've gone. It's just because the way they work, it's like they work a rough style.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just seeing those two, like having seen them in Ring of Honor, saw them at a WrestleCon once, and I remember telling Marcus and Eddie, I was like, man, I just passed by the Renegade Twins, man. Them two sturdy.
Yeah.
I was like, them two are sturdy.
Yeah, they are they tall too?
They're like 5'10-ish. I'd say it's like 5'9", 5'10-ish, something like that.
A little bit taller,
yeah, and like they look like wrestlers. Like they're pretty, but they look like they wrestle.
Yeah,
and having seen them wrestle, I'm like, yeah, they need to be on TV a whole lot more than what's happening right now. So
I saw them at Battle Slam like maybe once or so.
Yeah.
Like the kids say, put all the fine ish together. Put all the fine ish together, because everybody mama just had some fine ish that day. All right.
I can't wait to see what happens.
Oh, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. She needs that stable of foils.
Yeah.
That those antagonists, and somebody's coming for the title. Well, you got to go through Charlotte first.
Right.
You got to go through Robin first. Or Charlotte can interfere and run a Robin's match, and vice versa. They can do some twin match. There's so much that faction and team, right? The creative rights itself.
Yeah.
And it's all up to AEW to hit the button and execute. All right. Final story tonight, gentlemen. Matt Hardy weighs in on WWE sending 2027 WrestleMania to Radio. Mark, is that it? Radio?
Riyadh.
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 Jesus Christ. I need glasses. Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. All right.
Take mine.
Yeah.
Please take mine.
Yeah. I'll take them. I'll take them.
Take them, please.
The P-32 space modulator. No,
Not Marvin the Martian. That Marvin the Martian me just now. P-32 space modulator.
Yeah, there you go, Marcus. Can the wrist do that?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I need to shake my wrist out after that. Like,
Yeah.
arthritis is calling.
Yeah. Hey,
Carpal tunnel.
Doing the glasses thing at 15 and tried it at 42.
Ow.
Yeah, struggle.
That's gonna be sore in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You know how it is, man. We at that age, but we can't sneeze because we're gonna throw our whole back out.
You're like, oh God.
Yeah.
I
laughed too hard.
Like 2 months ago.
Yeah. What happened, Reece?
I did that like 2 months ago. I woke up and stretched the wrong way, and my whole shoulder broke. I was like, "Oh Lord!"
Yeah,
It's a big one.
Yeah, I remember I pulled something in my back. Just put the shirt on. Like I put the shirt on, lean to the left, lean to the right. My back said, "We ain't doing all that." And I was like, "Oh, I got a job interview after this." My back was on fire, boy. Was on fire. All right, so former WWE superstar Matt Hardy has reacted to WWE moving WrestleMania to Saudi Arabia and detailed the possible reasons for it. All right. Hardy discussed on the Extreme Life of Matt Hardy podcast how he isn't surprised that the show of all shows will air from the Middle East in 2027 and how TKO and WWE are looking to optimize revenue. It's wild, Hardy said in reaction to WrestleMania going to Saudi Arabia. Not terribly surprised. I mean, especially if they made it their goal to maximize income. That's a place they can maximize income, no doubt. Now, aside from WWE's greed being one of the criticisms over the Saudi Arabia switch, there's also a matter of the WrestleMania ecosystem being disrupted when the show is moved outside North America. Hardy wondered if fans would travel to the country. What you know good and damn well, they come on now. I should stop right there. But anyways, if they would,
I will hold what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I'll make it quick, Brad. Also explain that WWE is just following other sports that have also held events in the country. Let's see. Matt Hardy said a lot, so just to paraphrase, he said, it's going to be interesting to see how many people that typically go to WrestleMania every single year, whatever else, how many of those people still attend WrestleMania. That's the goal. That's what Saudi is trying to get out of it, obviously. But I don't see WrestleCon being over there. Nope, said Hardy. It is what it is. It's kind of just the state of the business, too. They do UFC fights over there. Like you said, football games, WWE. I mean, Saudi Arabia, want things, and they have the money to command them, so they can make things happen. Once again, when you're looking to maximize your revenue and the money you're going to be making and made such profits as possible, and turns into an option that people are obviously into. First of all, I ain't going over there WrestleMania, no Saudi Arabia. I ain't going over there. I got a passport, but I have no desire to go over there.
I was about to ask who got their passports with them. I'm telling you right now, mine ain't gonna stamp over there.
No.
Nope.
No, I got my passport too. I ain't going over there. I have no reason to go there.
Especially because I know I mentioned on all my platforms on the podcast we don't bring politics into it, but especially during this here political climate. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might go over there and can't come home.
Yeah, exactly. Or you'll come home, you just won't know that you're home, and
or you might be missing something by the time you come home,
or you might come home in a box.
Yeah,
come back with 9 fingers and 10 toes.
Or you might go over there. They be like, "We've been missing you. You've been gone for 400 years. You might need to stay here for a while, huh?" Stay where?
Yeah.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah. Talking about get comfortable, stay for a little bit. Ooh, look at the time. I gotta go. Yeah, ain't gonna have every.
All right. So I gotta say it, man. WWE. All right. Since they've done this merger, they've made a lot questionable.
Yeah.
It's not about the fans anymore. It's just about the billions and billions and adding more billions and billions until you get to a trillion. That's all they're doing right
Mm.
now. I think going to Saudi Arabia, they're like, I remember seeing the article and he was like, yeah, I don't want to see how many fans that go to WrestleMania every year, what they're gonna do. They're not gonna go. I ain't
No.
saying what to do. I'm gonna watch it. It's gonna go not Peacock. They're gonna turn to ESPN Plus and watch it at 4 o'clock in the afternoon where it used to come WrestleMania usually comes on what 6, 7 o'clock. And guess what? It's gonna be in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, we're gonna have to watch it at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
4 o'clock. Like a Sunday
Probably more
game.
like 1 o'clock.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
one, like 12
actually, yeah,
noon,
you're
one
right.
o'clock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
1 o'clock. So you think about 1 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. You got all day Saturday to do. And what you gonna do? WrestleMania at 1 o'clock, bruh. Come on now.
They, you
Come
know they're
on,
gonna,
come on, Cletus.
you know they're gonna make it 2 days.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
2 days. It's two
Yeah.
days. So that means now you're gonna be cutting in where the games will still be on. No, I'm not doing that on Sunday. 1 o'clock on Sunday?
Let me see. WrestleMania
Piss
season is
posh.
It's in April.
it's in
It's
April.
in
April.
So
April.
we
April
looking at
second and third.
playoff basketball or close to
Mm-hmm.
it.
March Madness.
March
Yep, March Madness.
Madness.
March Madness will be done, but I think.
Well, I mean, if it's gonna be that
That's
weekend,
the
that's gonna be like the Final Four weekend.
Yeah,
yeah. I
Final
would say that's Final Four weekend.
yeah.
Yeah.
Final Four
Depending.
weekend, the first week of the MLB season. I'm trying to think, what would they be up against? Uh yeah,
Yeah,
there'll be a lot. Oh, go ahead, Brad.
I was gonna say those are usually the three things that they're up against. It's
Yeah,
usually NCAA, baseball, because baseball is usually the first week of April.
Yeah.
yeah.
Usually,
Mm,
playoff
NBA,
basketball,
mm,
Yep.
yep.
hockey.
Mm,
Yeah, there is hockey,
yeah,
Yes.
playoff hockey
hockey.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
got
yeah,
playoff
yeah.
Playoff hockey
hockey.
too.
Yeah.
So they've got a lot of competition if they're going to run this, but it's going to be early enough in the day to where you can watch your how many hours is WrestleMania now? Because I haven't watched it in like
About
5 years.
3.5, 4 hours. 3.5. Well, now they got the 2 days thing because the first day you got they have all those events, so you have like
Mm,
about 3.5 hours, and then the second day is like a shorter show, so that's like 3 hours, give or
okay.
take.
Okay,
You know,
so especially if it's in the morning early, because they got to do all the pre-show with no show. It's
yeah.
like all talk, it's all yap. It's like, dude,
But
have
I
a
mean,
pre-show match.
that's 8 o'clock. And you mean tell me 8 a.m. I gotta be watching WrestleMania? No, no, no.
If
That's not.
you live in California, it's gonna suck for you. It's gonna
Ooh,
ooh, it's gonna
Boy,
boy.
ooh.
I
Oh.
refuse to eat my Captain Crunch over 8 o'clock. No, we're not
Yeah.
doing it.
Ah, I mean, if you thought Vegas was bad this year and next year, boy, man, Hall of Fame. I feel bad for
Ooh,
those who go watch at home.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't turn up. I mean, you can turn up in Riyadh because they got Dubai and all that stuff out there and all that good stuff. You can turn up, but you can't turn up like you do in America.
Mm.
I mean, you got to think Hall of Fame. Y'all saw how I looked at the last Hall of Fame show. Man, they were fighting it. They were fighting to sleep. Just
Bro,
Booker.
it was
Yeah.
tough. It was
Cause
tough
they,
this
cause
past year.
all of them went out and partied the night before and all that stuff, and then you gotta go and sit at that show, and then you gotta go do a show. Man, you
To,
can't, you ain't
to,
gonna be able to do
to
that in Riyadh.
Booker T Thompson,
Bro, I was I was I was resting my eyes.
aka Sleep. Booker T.
Boy.
You talk like old folk.
Good.
I'm just resting my eyes.
I was
Jimmy,
praying, dog.
was it
Yeah, I'm
Jay?
praying, dog. I'm praying,
Jay
dog.
Uso had his shades on. Jay Uso had his shades on. He was asleep.
Sleep,
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was
full
gone.
sleep mode with the Yeet shades on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bailey was struggling. I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like in April, yeah, earlier this year, that weekend was a crazy weekend. It was
Mm,
just
Yeah,
everything was long and just everything, and especially them doing Hall of Fame on. I think it was like Saturday night. It
mm.
was like Saturday
mm,
night, bro. There was so much happening that day. including the Hall of Fame. And then they had some other shows. I think they had some other shows after that too. Bro, uh, that was a long day if you were a wrestling fan or in the World Wrestling Federation. That was a long day for
you got the wrestling world, wherever the little the music part they put up too.
Yeah.
That they have
Oh
for the
yeah,
Oh
man.
WWE
yeah.
World,
World,
WWE
yeah.
World.
WWE world, yeah. Oh man,
That was
now you
crazy.
imagine doing all that in Rio.
You know,
Good luck
like
with that.
Eddie, I know you mentioned one of the first news story with Tommy Dreamer. Apparently, he also said some stuff about the press conference for this.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, you would think, like, if they're doing a press conference for this big groundbreaking news, you look at Bianca, you look at Seth, you look at everybody standing up there. They didn't look happy. They looked like they were doing
They ain't.
it against their will and stuff.
They are.
Yeah.
They pissed. Oh,
Like,
everybody pissed.
Everybody's mad.
yeah, like, yeah, this is a great new opportunity for us to reach out to the Saudi base
This
and
is this is this is
uh,
absolute bullshit. This is bullshit. This is
help,
bullshit.
please help us.
I
Yeah.
did
How
not
they
on
say
the
it?
gun.
You gotta do the old college laugh. Oh, you dirty mother.
Uh, man.
I'll never forget you for this.
Damn it, they better be glad they're paying very well for us to be over here.
Cause
Oh
Let
yeah,
us
they
be
definitely.
here.
Oh, now that's one thing I've heard. They give them wrestlers. They get a check. You go to Saudi Arabia, you get a check because your life is in
Mhm.
danger. Yeah.
Yeah. I knew the moment the ink dried on this 10-year deal, because I think we nearing close to the end of it, maybe.
We are.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that sooner or later one of the big pay-per-views was gonna wind up over there.
Mm-hmm.
Because they was gonna throw money at them, they was gonna throw money at them, they was gonna throw money at them, and they said no, we good. And then they came with their right number. Hey, you know what? How you feel about moving your biggest pay-per-view spectacle over to Saudi Arabia? And we got a big. That's a big soccer. That's a big. The stadium. It's already big. It can hold people.
It's
Mm-hmm.
huge.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it's just insanely huge. So it's kind of like just don't be asking for Yokozuna.
Yes,
Yeah.
I want to see Bret Hart versus Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
Hey,
Yeah.
nigga, Hulk
Basically,
Hogan is dead.
yeah,
I'm
Bret
telling
Hart
you,
has
they're
been
gonna.
retired for years.
yeah,
From
yeah,
and just talk to him. He'll
Nah.
tell you about Bill Goldberg.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I was about to say they might have a Bill Goldberg Brown.
God, I hope not.
God,
No,
I don't
We tried that
know.
already, and it was craptacular.
he tried to kill him.
He almost killed the Undertaker
Yeah,
and
yeah.
himself.
He almost
Dangerous.
killed the Fiend. He almost killed the Fiend too. So it's like,
Everybody he
no.
wrestles with, he almost kills, man. Do you not understand that? That's why they never let him talk. He was the most protected wrestler in WCW at the time. Why? Because they knew how horrible he was. He
Mm-hmm.
only had two moves: run, dodge, hit. That's it. Three. I'm sorry. How Chris Jericho say? Five if you count entering the ring and getting out.
It is true.
Yeah.
It's true. Oh,
What did I say about John Cena? His heel move set. Uh, belt, nuts. Was it
belt kick nuts, I think.
was it, yeah no yeah it was belt, kick, nuts, dub.
Mhm.
Yeah, the new five moves of news. Yeah, but I'm so glad they just ixnayed on the heel turn. I was like,
He had to.
yeah,
'Cause
even
we weren't behind it. No one who was behind it.
no,
You know what I mean? None of the fans, we weren't reciprocating very well with him. And shout out to John Cena, man. I get to see him in November for his last Raw. No didn't.
no.
I
Oh
mean, I
boy,
mean
Oh wow.
Reese, hold that thought, man. Hey, we'll be back on the other side, and we'll let Reese finish his thought. Minus did it all. Connoisseurs of Pro Wrestling, not your average pro wrestling podcast. We'll be right back. Stick stay. Don't you dare go away. And if you
Bring your
do,
ass.
and if you go away, I don't know what to tell you. We'll be back, y'all. Tell us about what they're about to do in New York.
okay, so here's my apple to pick with y'all. WWE. Why in the blue hell must I drive all the way three and a half, 4 hours to celebrate my Christmas this year in Baltimore when we have Christmas shows that we do for the last 30 years right here at Madison Square Garden. Why would you do that? This new merger is insane. Yes, I'm going to the John Cena show in November. I don't know how I'm gonna get there. Heck, I might have to ride a suitcase of luggage to get backstage. I might even have to carry something for the band. I might have to become a camera. I'm gonna go get me a camera tomorrow, wrap it up with some duct tape, and go out there to the back and act like I'm taking pictures. Just slip my way into Madison Square Garden just so I can go see the show.
Look, that's how Paul Heyman did it.
I'm gonna take a play for Paul's book. When they asked me how I did, Paul told me to do it.
You know, Reese, I've seen you and you remind me of a young me at one point. Hungry, thirsty, vibrant for the business. But go ahead.
Hey, Paulie, let me through here, man. But he's a New Yorker anyway, so
Yeah.
he'll love it. He's like, you know why I love you? You got some spunk, kid.
Yeah, from I don't like the fact that Nokia is the official theme song to Wrestlepalooza. Baby girl, let me see you. But no. We're not finna do that. We're not finna do that.
Hold on, wait. They got Drake.
Yep.
Drake.
Yeah,
Drake.
Yeah, the official song. Baby girl. Oh, I'm not about to do all that.
Brother, no.
When I saw that for the rest of the Blues, I was like, well, maybe it was a typo. Maybe they made a mistake. And then they played it again. It was like, yes, come on, Wrestlepalooza, baby girl. So
Baby girl.
I'm like, we are not wrestling. No.
Yeah.
Hey, at least it's not a weekend song. Hey.
Oh, they saved him just for WrestleMania.
For WrestleMania.
Yeah, I was about to say that's WrestleMania only. You wait till Riyadh. They got
Oh my
special
god.
edition.
Yeah, I'm sure he's working on a banger for next year for Riyadh.
They play the instrumental, the doom 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 doom. They play. I'm okay. I can dig that. I used to like the weekend. I mean, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. So
He got
The only thing I
famous.
really like is I can't feel my face.
He got famous. That's what happened.
I'm telling you, as soon as them boys get famous, get ready to, they're not our underground. They're not our underground darlings no more. They become mainstream and infected. Get fucking McNasties. All right. So with that being said, moving right along, we're going to play another game. And with that being said, ring the bell, fellas. It's time for the main event.
Ding, 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 ding. Ring-a-lang, ring-a-lang.
Yeah. I damn near forgot the stick. You know what I'm saying? I damn near forgot shit. I'm like, ring the bell. And I was like, all right, good. Yeah, man. That's how we stop doing shit. All right, so here we go. We're going to play a game called This or That, all right?
This
Here,
or that.
This or that. All right, so a little something old, a little something new. So I think I have a grand total of 40 scenarios. We're probably going to do a few of them here, all right? All right, so you ready?
Yep.
All right. I got the second screen. It's like, so it's moving too fast. All right, so here we go. All right, so we're going to talk about title reigns real quick, right? Gunther's Intercontinental title reign or Orange Cassidy's International title reign.
Ooh.
Wow.
Gunther.
Wow.
I'm going with Gunther.
You gonna go Gunther? Okay.
Gunther.
Gunta.
Let's say Orange
this
Cassidy.
is tough.
Orange Cassidy for me, I didn't care about Walter's run in the World Wrestling Federation. Yeah.
The ring general.
This is tough for me because I really like both of them a whole lot.
Yeah.
I would have to say Orange Cassidy because ultimately he put on better matches. I would say Gunther put on some great matches during his run. Don't get me wrong, but that stretch for Orange Cassidy, he really put a lot of people. He made a lot of people look twice at him when he was carrying that belt because they didn't realize he could get down like that.
Yeah.
Man is a wrestling genius.
Yeah.
It is unreal. That man can wrestle his butt off. It's insane.
Yeah. You got.
I give it to Orange Cassidy. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You think every Wednesday do, and I was like, I said to myself at one point, I'm like, Orange Cassidy defended the international title for months throughout the year of 2023 or 24. I want to say 24.
23.
Yeah, 23.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was must. I'm like, well, damn, who he gonna face this week? They start pulling people out of World Wars, and it was yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a Orange Cassidy's international title reign because we didn't see it coming, but once it hit, it stayed. It was good. Yeah. What you about to say, Reese?
Now I was gonna say I would say Orange Cassidy, because I've seen several of his matches.
Mm.
He's actually one of my favorite AEW stars that I wish was in WWE. but
Uh,
but Orange Cassidy, he's very charismatic, and
mm,
I think that but I still go roll with my boy Gunther, man. Gunther has had some outstanding freaking matches, man, and he's a heel that you love. He has a real. He reminds me of a young Steven Regal.
mm.
He's a heel you love to hate, and he plays his part well. And his title runs are phenomenal.
Yeah. Can't complain about that. All right, here's another one. The Undertaker's streak or Ric Flair's then record 16 world titles.
Mm.
Yeah, we had 20.
Undertaker streak.
Yeah,
The streak. I'll take the streak too.
yeah. Take the streak.
Yeah.
I gotta roll with the streak.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still can't believe it happened.
He did it. He did it.
Well, here's a funny thing about that. And it's on a side note. Did you see the interview with Paul Heyman? And they asked him about the Brock Lesnar Undertaker streak. They asked him, it's like, was that planned? Like, did WWE plan that to happen? Or
Mm.
did Brock kind of like be like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. And here's what Paul Heyman had to say. And this is me paraphrasing. But Paul Heyman was like, let's put it like this. Was it planned or was it a fluke? Well, given that Brock Lesnar at the time was one of the biggest stars ever, and still is one of the biggest stars ever,
Mm.
whereas WWE in a position to tell this man no right before the match and have him not do the match? Or did the Undertaker just be like, you know what, I just want to have this supposed to be my last match anyway, and I'm gonna go out on a knee? Or did Brock Lesnar finally just say, I'm gonna do what I want and know who's gonna stop? And everybody was like, oh, did he just break the third wall? Did
Yeah.
he just let you see what's behind the curtain? Brock Lesnar said, hey, I'm gonna do what I want, and you're gonna lose tonight. No, I'm not, Brock. All right, watch this. Hold my beer. Matter of fact, hold one of my cattle steaks.
Yeah.
It's so wild though. Then he hurt the Undertaker in that match too.
Yep.
So he don't remember nothing.
So yeah, he says he remembers nothing between this part and this part. He remembers nothing. I still think it was a mistake. He should have, at least the streak to me, should have lost it to Bray.
Yeah.
Great Bray Wyatt should have lost the streak to them, and then also they should have kind of let it get darker that night, because as I know you remember, it was a California pay-per-view, so it was dusk during their match. Bray Wyatt built that match by himself. Undertaker was nowhere to be found on SmackDown or Raw or whatever. Bray Wyatt built that match by himself, and then the Undertaker shows up. And then he ends up winning. I'm like, man, he could have passed the spooky torch.
Yeah.
And lost then, and then retired to Roman the next year. Like it was like the year after that. For WrestleMania 33. But
I think that well, man, shout out to Bray Wyatt, man. Rest in peace, Bray Wyatt.
Yeah,
Bray Wyatt was a talent among himself, though, man. Man, creative genius. Like you can't teach that. There's some people, like, it's like a skill. Like I'm an artist. Some things, like when I'm working with people and I see it, you just know that's something big. Stone Cold, Austin 316 means I just kicked your ass. You just knew automatically. This is gold. That was a Bray Wyatt. When you saw him in NXT, you was like, they're on to something here.
Something
I don't know
special.
what this is, but this is gonna change the game right here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. We got another one here. NWO or DX?
DX.
DX.
Mm.
I just I'm gonna tell y'all something funny.
I
I'm
like
gonna tell
them
you
both. I
something.
ain't gonna lie to you. I like them both. I like them both.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you the funniest thing about between D that I just had this conversation yesterday with someone about DX and NWO, and I told everybody I said, I'm gonna tell you why DX is way better than NWO. When Madison Square Garden jumped off and the beginning of the click happened, right?
Mm,
And we start seeing the forming of DX.
mm-hmm,
We knew they were gonna run the show. We knew they were gonna run the Attitude Era, do all these great things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's fast forward 30 years later. Who's in charge of WWE right
John and Trips.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
now? Who's running NXT? Who's running the WWE? Okay,
John
so
and Trips.
who's the greatest of
Road
all time?
dog.
All
And
right
Yeah,
then. Oh,
yeah,
you
they
didn't
got
know?
DX
You
there.
better ask somebody.
yeah, yeah. DX has definitely left that mark on the game, so you can't deny that. You
Yeah.
really can't deny it. All right.
Can't.
Me personally, I've never been a big fan of either, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I'm more of a Four Horseman guy. If I had to choose a
Mm.
faction, throw up the crimp four fingers all day.
I
That's what I
get.
grew up on.
Not
That's what
the
I came up on from the Carolinas. Rick, Arn,
Woo.
and the incarnation I came on, it was Rick, Arn, Barry, and Sid. But
Yeah.
the older
Mm.
I got and the more I learned about them, I learned about Tully and Ole and some of the other members. And of course, at that point, Chris Benoit and Dean Malenko and
Yeah.
Mongo and all of them would
Mhm.
come in and stuff. And those were some cool variations too.
Mm,
But yeah, man, I'm a Four Horseman guy over both of those.
okay.
NWO, I've never been a fan of NWO. I've
See.
never liked them
yeah,
at all.
Yeah.
Maybe the
understood.
Wolfpack, but just slightly, just only slightly.
Too sweet, me brother.
That's a
Uh,
Bullet Club too
Too
sweet. I do like the Bullet Club.
sweet.
Yeah.
yeah, I was an NWO guy because I love WCW. I would say before the NWO got bloated the way it got bloated, the NWO was like the hottest thing in professional wrestling.
I
Like,
hated the
Mm.
yeah,
NWO.
Mm.
dude, they used to come in to beat up everybody. They threw Rey Mysterio into the trailer head first. They were beating up
Yeah,
the
I remember
Macho
that.
Man. They
Yeah.
beat up Sting. They beat up. They're beating up your favorites every week, and I was like, man,
Yeah.
Razor, and Diesel beating everybody up, man. What's happening here? And then they threw Hogan in the mix.
That
Was
was a
that?
game changer a little bit. That made the meter jump a little bit. But then you made Sting go dark. I
Yep.
think that's when we seen what someone can do when they don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Their actions say everything. The man stood up in the rafters and had the fear of God put in everybody. He's just looking at them.
Yeah.
And when he did fight, he would come into the ring and beat everybody's ass by
Yes.
himself. Just back
If
fist,
Give me the bat. I
I
beat up
beat
everybody.
everybody.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
everybody. Then catch him with the scorpion death drop.
That's
And,
Oh
and,
it.
and,
wow.
and look, as soon as you wipe out the ring, deep, deep, get pulled right back up.
Just go right back up.
Yeah. G shit. All right, fellas, here we go. AEW matches. AEW Bloods and Guts, or should be called Hard Fighting, or War Games.
Hmm.
War
Hmm.
games. I'm going
Hmm.
with war games. I'm sorry.
I gotta
No,
go.
give
I
me
gotta
war
go.
games.
I gotta
Oh,
go.
well, which incarnation of War Games, though? We talking about the
Oh
old
yeah.
school War
Okay.
Games
Yeah.
or the newer incarnation of War
It
Games?
says WWE War Games.
NXT War Games, we talking. Main
Mm.
roster War Games, not
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
NXT, WCW, Crockett War Games.
yes.
Yes.
Then after that, it's kind of like, fuck y'all doing over here?
Yeah. Yeah. Main roster current day War Games as we know it right now, not so much.
No. No.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. This is a hard one because I went to War Games. I think, yeah, it's 2017.
Mm.
That was fun. What's his name getting cut was not fun. Dude from Sanity, Alexander Wolf, when he
Yeah.
went
Yeah.
through that
Oh.
table, that
Yeah.
was
Ooh.
gross. That
Yeah.
was gross. I had to like based on view, I was like, man, that dude had to bleed bad. But they had to go take care of him. But
He got hit with a bicycle.
I would say
He got a
blood and
bicycle.
guts. I would say blood and guts because this is oh nothing wrong baby talking about a dude got hit with a bicycle. But didn't Kota Ibushi roll down to the ring with a bicycle
With a
was hit
bicycle.
people
Mhm.
Yep.
with a pipe. Whenever that happened, I was like, man, he hit him with a bicycle.
He only hit him with a bicycle. Where the bicycle come from? Damn, Dusty.
Rest in peace, Dusty
Shout out to
Rhodes,
Dusty, man.
man.
Rest in
I
peace,
would
Dusty Rhodes.
I would say Blood and Guts, because Blood and Guts has brought some of the craziest, most violent things to AEW since its incarnation. I mean, Darby Allin was gonna set Jungle Boy on fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's gonna set that man on fire on national television.
Oh, you want? You don't want to submit, huh? You don't want to. Hey, yeah. The man. Yeah, you. Good God, yeah. He was
I
about to.
mean, yeah, he's about to light that man up for real. What else? I think Jericho getting thrown off during the pandemic, I think, into the whole off the stage. Oh, sorry, off the
Oh
cage
yeah,
into the
yeah.
stage.
Yeah.
Oh
Mm.
Well,
God,
people were shitting all over that though because it's like, oh, you could tell how fake it was, blah 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 blah.
so it's wrestling,
Like,
guys.
did you want the man to
Fucking
die? Did you
deal.
really want him to fall through
It's,
a metal
it's
grate?
not real. It's not real if he doesn't puke.
Yep. That's it.
It's,
It's not real if he doesn't puke.
it's got puke.
It's got
But
to
no,
puke.
but no, man. I will have to say blood and guts for this one. As like as much as I love the WCW War Games with the top cage.
Yeah.
After
Yes.
after Wrestle War 90, I want to say like 90. I want to say Wrestle War Fall Brawl. After 1994, those matches went downhill.
Mm.
They really went downhill. Like as much as you thought, you're like, ooh, I want to see the NWO fight the Horsemen.
Do you really?
I mean, Mr. Perfect ended up turning on the Horsemen during that match, and they kept trying to kept blaming Sting, and Sting was like, I'm
No.
not turning on you. What's wrong with you? Yeah, it kind of went down. Plus,
Downhill.
WCW didn't do blood. WCW didn't do blood after a certain time. So a brutal match like that, somebody got to get cut. Somebody got to like go through some
Somebody
physical
gotta bleed.
trauma.
Yeah.
Somebody got to have some physical trauma happening in a match. So yeah, I say AEW blood and guts over here.
Yeah. All right. 2 more, and I'm gonna get us the hell up out of here.
Okay.
If I can find it. Ooh.
Oh, real quick while you're finding it,
Sure.
I will say if I had to choose, I would choose NXT. And I said this already, kind of
Yeah. Back and go.
NXT era war
Mhm.
games. I love Blood and Guts, but Blood and Guts have been hit or miss. Anarchy in the Arena, however, I'll take that any day over Blood and Guts.
Wild.
All of those have been crazy as
Wild.
all hell
Yeah.
and been
Right.
fun and crazy and wild.
Yeah.
Blood and Guts, I've seen some good ones and I've seen some okay ones. But that NXT, like the one you mentioned, Brad, with Sanity
Yes,
and all of
Sanity.
them, and I think that was the
Yes.
one that the War Raiders and Ricochet and all of them, and
Yes.
that was
Right.
bananas.
Yeah, that one was
Yes.
a crazy one.
Yeah, you can keep the rest of them though, like before and after. Keep all of them. Just the
I agree
NXT,
with
those
you.
couple of years when they were doing them in William Regal War Games. Give me those. I'll take
Yeah.
those all day.
Didn't the ladies have one year?
They did. That's when
Yes.
EO
Yes.
first put the trash can on and jumped off.
Ooh.
She
Oh
jumped off the
yeah, I
trash
remember
can.
that. She jumped off the book. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's her
what.
thing now. Put the trash can on. Woo.
Ooh. How did she do it, Marcus? Do it again. Jazz got on. Woo. And that's generally how it went too. All right. Yeah. So all right. So women's division. AEW or WWE? AEW.
Now, when you say WWE, are we talking about main roster or NXT? Is NXT included too?
It didn't specify.
Period.
It didn't specify, but we're gonna throw that in there. And with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and flip. I'm going to flip. I'm gonna run it back. I'm gonna go ahead and flip because, like you said, Marcus, if we're talking about WWE as a totality, from Evolve, the ID stuff, NXT, SmackDown, and Raw. If you look at it all in totality, I mean, you guys have seen the picture of Chef Shawn Michaels in the middle, surrounded by all that talent.
Mhm.
That's just on the NXT side of things. And that's more than where that came from. So I'm like, damn, Marcus, since you said, yeah, I'm about to say WWE. They kind of got him. They kind of got him there. And mainly because of the NXT women's division.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to beat the
Mhm.
NXT women's division because even in my
Well,
opinion, even SmackDown and Raw's women division, save the Rhea Ripley's, the Bianca Belairs of the world, I get it. They're the EO Skies, the Oscars of the world. Yes, they're goaded. But NXT though, they are so loaded right now, and it's hard to beat it. But to that, HT's women division is really good, right? It's better than it's ever been in
who?
their almost 6 years of existence right now. And I mean, Tony Storm is one of the best gimmicks in the business, in my opinion, right now.
Mm-hmm.
And you got her. I mean, even the four-way coming up this weekend. Her, Jamie Hayter, and former champ Jamie is Hater hits hard.
Yeah.
And Tekla's been doing her thing. Stat's been doing her thing, and of course she's teasing or whatever. Brad, you mentioned the pre-show match with Willow and the gang and Queen Aminata and all of those. That one's gonna go hard, I'm sure. They have a great women's division too. Women's wrestling right now is really, really good.
On fire.
Mhm.
Yes, it
Yep.
is in. I would dare I say probably the best I've probably ever seen it in my life.
Yeah.
If I had to choose though, with those parameters, just the totality of WWE versus AEW, I'm gonna have to go WWE because NXT is hard to beat NXT.
Very hard. Very hard.
It's just hard.
Touche.
And
Touche.
they still got them coming in the door.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, Callie Armstrong, woo wee.
Yeah.
Wow, that girl got it going on.
Where did they get
Is
what's her
she
name? What's her name? Was it Nikki Blackheart?
Nikki Blackheart?
Yeah.
I hope she goes somewhere else and not there.
Yeah, they
But
need
they
to sign.
but
Somebody needs to sign her.
somebody.
Yeah.
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 Well, she's still kind of green, but she's getting there because her name is
Ish.
getting out there. Her name is getting out there. She's doing a lot of shows on the weekends. She's the current CCW champion out there. I think she has a match against Diamante coming up pretty soon. So
Reese, look up Nikki Blackheart and you'll
Oh,
want.
I know. But
Oh,
do you not see?
he said that.
Do,
Right, I am familiar with her
he's
game.
like, I am very familiar with her
do you
Yeah.
not see me give you the Booker T sweats and beads coming down my face as you mentioned? I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
say,
yeah.
ah, ah,
Ah,
ah.
ah,
ah,
ah, ah.
ah, ah.
she is.
Trust me,
Mm.
I want her in
Yeah.
WWE so bad, and I just want to see Booker T with her. I just want to hear Booker T's comment when she comes out there. Lord have mercy.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Let me
Oh, oh.
what does Victor Joseph say? Let me get a S D double Q. Oh shuck it, duck it, quack. Let's talk about Vic Joseph and Booker T.
Those two are
what a
hilarious.
punk! What a punk!
What up, man? You
Yeah.
about to get your ass beat, dog.
You might get your ass beat, dog.
On SmackDown, so I thought he was gonna really beat his ass. I thought so bad that Booker T
Yeah.
was gonna knock him out. He said, "What he said? Wait, the only G
Do your job, man. Just do your job.
Just do
He's
your
like one
job.
of the he's like one of the worst SmackDown general managers in the
manager,
history.
yeah."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Booker T was smiling at first, then he turned around like, "You son of a bitch."
Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about about Booker T and Vic Joseph. One of the most I don't want to say I'll say it, one of the most slept upon and underrated color commentary teams in currently in pro wrestling. They are good at what they do.
Yes.
The chemistry is there. They bounce off each other. It's at first I was like, I don't know how it's gonna work, and then they threw a third in there, and I was like, the third might need to kind of get the hell out of the way.
Mhm.
And so yeah, you get the third out of the way, man. It's just yeah. All right,
Yeah.
fellas. Final one before we get the hell up out of here. Uh, because the timer came up. All right.
That was quick.
Very.
Oh yeah. I didn't get to pick, but you guys probably already
No,
knew.
Go ahead, bro.
Oh,
Go
yeah, go
ahead.
ahead.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. You guys already know what I'm gonna pick,
Yeah.
but I'm always gonna go with AEW for anything, right? I mean, I don't watch the product, so I can't gauge much of anything within the last 5 years. I might see some highlights here and there, but I know WWE has stolen a lot of people, like Jordan Grace. They stole Jordan Grace. But it's funny that they're working with T. But it's funny that they stole Jordan Grace. They got Naomi to come back. Who else? It's
Yeah,
quite a few.
Julia,
Who else?
Steph back here, and
Oh,
Julia.
oh man, Julia. Man,
AJ.
I am not gonna say nothing about the Julia thing. It just feels like she's being wasted there right now. Even though is she still the U.S. champ?
Yeah.
I think when it comes to her, all right, she nice. Show up to Stanford on Friday morning. Huh?
Yeah,
He's like, huh?
yeah, yeah.
like she got like Steph Vecchio. I understood the fast track.
Mm-hmm.
There's some fast tracks I understood, but
Mm-hmm.
Julia versus Steph Vecchio, that would have been the money match in NXT.
Yes.
Will it be a money match on the main roster? I don't know. Probably not, because
No, because they're not treating Julia the same as they're treating Steph.
no,
Yeah.
Exactly.
yeah, and so it's kind of like a throwaway ass pre-show ass match, and I don't want to get to be relegated to that, but yeah, they know better than that. They know better than that.
They do. So yeah,
Well,
AEW for me, just for visual and like just hard fighting purposes. Been
mhm,
rocking with them for so long, and they've got so much of the independent talent that's come in, it's come out of there. Some people have left, which is fine, whatever.
yeah,
Always rebuild. You can pull from the indies as quick as you can.
yeah.
But yeah, I just enjoy their division a little bit better. Tone, like you mentioned, Marcus, Tony Storm. Oh man, I'm so happy she's there because she's not getting food thrown in her face by Charlotte.
Oh yeah,
They're not
Oh
giving her
my God.
stupid stuff. I mean, you guys saw it, NXT Tony Storm.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
a problem.
yeah.
Dynamic, an issue, an automatic problem gets
Yeah,
the main roster.
Well,
Seems like
that
a
was the
joke.
thing, though. That was the
They
thing.
do.
She had problems with Charlotte, and that's what caused her to exit WWE. I'm starting to think Charlotte is a problem for a lot of people because
Yeah.
include
Think.
including the men.
Yeah. Goes back to that
because
politics that I was pointing out earlier. Like, yeah, she got pulled backstage, man, because of her name.
Yeah,
yeah, because Tony Storm, she was on the up and coming, and when she first bust onto the scene of SmackDown, I was like, oh yeah, I said she's about to turn up,
yep,
and next thing you know, here's a pie in the face. What the? Oh come on, man, we're not gonna do this. And like she said, she's like, yo, I quit. I quit. I'm done. I'm
yeah.
not coming here for these shenanigans. And now she's out here smashing beers over her head with barbed wire. And yeah, I saw that match. I can't. Yeah, I did watch that AEW match with Tony Storm in there because she
Chin
killed
up,
that.
tits out, and watch for the
Watch for the
shoe.
shoe.
Watch
Her getting
Yeah,
the shoe.
stapled on her cheeks is wild. Being
wow.
Yeah,
stapled not
Yeah,
on one, but both of them.
And
both
then
of
she
them.
got in her lady parts.
yeah,
Yeah, she did. She did. She
No,
got
did she
one
for
there.
real?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, she
Yeah,
got.
God.
like because
She got
after
extra
that,
little
like
piercing.
yeah, like Sky got her in the ring and
Meow.
kind of like got her up in the corner.
Did
But how
she?
Gold does sets up for the Golden Globes, and
Yeah.
Sky Blue
Yep.
just took the thing and said, "Cat."
Pick up. Yep, she
Meow.
sure did. Yep, she got her. Yep. You know what, fellas? We gonna end this on a good note because I got about 40 of them, so we'll do this again next episode. With that being said, thank you once again for watching and listening to Consoles of Pro Wrestling Podcast. Rate, review, subscribe, show love, bring your ass. What else? Bring your ass,
Bring
have
your
fun.
ass.
Oh yeah. And then in closing, do something nice for yourself, and if you can, do something nice for someone else. I greatly appreciate it now more than ever. Be a blessing, not a burden. I don't care what's going on in the world. Everybody should come together as one and watch some pro wrestling. I'm just saying. It's not going to solve world hunger. It's not going to solve racism. It's not going to solve bigotry. But damn it, let's just sit down, get together, and just watch a little bit of wrestling. Like we're 6, like we're 10. So. But Annie, for Brand, for Marcus,
Yo.
and our special guest Reece. Reece, before we go, man, what you got going on, man? You got anything you want to plug, man? And how can the folks reach you?
Shout out to Lesson Known Comments. If you want to reach out to me, you can go on my Instagram shop at RealReece1123. Also, that's my Twitter handle, X. And my book is called This Is the Wall. You can go to get that now off our website, the Lesson Known Comments website as well. Guys, look for me coming up in January. This is Round 3 coming out as well. Stay tuned. That's all.
Hey, I remember doggone Reece sent me the preview. I said, "What the rest of the book had?" I was mad as hell too. I think that thing had me hooked. I'm like, "What the rest of the book?" I'm like, "Oh, it's on the way. It's on the way." So yeah, it's been another episode of the Connoisseurs of Pro Wrestling Podcast. Take care, y'all. Be good, and we'll see you next time in the Squared Circle. We out.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.
Bye.